Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Emma Lefebvre, and today we are doing an abstract, loose sunflower piece. So let's jump right in and start. Okay, so today we are doing another abstract watercolor floral piece, and I wanted to try a technique that I haven't tried before for a part of it, which I will get to. But first we're just going to work on the abstract florals, and those are going to be, I think, sunflowers. I'm kind of winging this. I'm kind of just trying to, go with the flow. And I feel like sunflowers in a nice abstract, really, really loose way will be fun. So I'm going to start off with the center of these sunflowers, and I'm using my Princeton Neptune brush, which is a really, really loose, soft watercolor brush. It holds a lot of water and it's very soft, so it's not as snappy as the brushes I usually use, but for this I just want it to be really loose, so I thought I'd give this brush a try. And I have my Winsor Newton Professional Watercolors in my palette, and I'm painting in my Etchr Lab Cold Press Watercolor Sketchbook. So let's get back to painting. So I'm going to start off with just doing really loose center. And my tip with doing loose watercolors, florals, is just being really loose with your hand, and like I said, I think before, loosey-goosey with your hand and your wrist. Try not to be too rigid with it. Now I'm going to grab some yellow, and we're going to switch up the yellows. We're going to do yellow ochres, cadmium yellows, maybe a little bit of orange, and we're just going to have fun with it. And I'm just going to kind of do these like loose shapes. That's a lot of yellow. And I'm going to kind of alternate between really pigmented, like this petal, and then taking some of the pigment off and making it really, really loose. And we're just going to just do these strokes. And I'm having some of that center bleed into the petals. Okay, and we're just being really, really loose with it and seeing what kind of comes of it. I'm just dropping in some more color and have the petals kind of going different ways. You want it to be really abstract and loose, and then you can just go back in with some brown if you feel like it starts to bleed too much and you're losing that center, and you can tap a bit more in. I'm grabbing a bit of sepia for a bit of darkness, like that. Okay, let's do like an orange one too. I'm going to do one this way. So this one's going to be facing this way. And this is a really great practice just for trying to be more loose with your paintings. So let's grab some orange, maybe even some of this burnt orange. I think I mixed a bit of green in there, so it just looks a bit more burnt colored. And I'm going to do, this one's going to be kind of more open. So I'm just going to have facing this way. And I'm not worrying too much about the shape of the petals. I'm just kind of having fun. And I am touching that center, so it does bleed into them just a little, into the petals. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just going to do some short ones over here. It's kind of like it's fallen open a little bit. Okay, maybe I'll get a bit of yellow in there too. Just super loose and abstract. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm going to grab more of my brown, grab some more of that sepia. And if you don't have sepia, you can always mix whatever brown you have with a bit of black. Okay. I'm wondering if I should do one more or not. Let's do one more just because I like groups of threes. Okay. This one we'll do right down here, just an oval shape. Grab a little bit of sepia. I always thought it was sepia. I don't know if I pronounce things right or not. Let's grab some yellow ochre this time. We're just gonna be very loose with it. Gonna take some of that off, get some really light colors, light washes in there, then grab some more color, make them nice and bright. I don't even know if this really looks like sunflowers or more like daisies or whatever. I'm gonna grab some more brown. I really want the brown in the center to kind of show up. Okay, and then we're gonna do the little technique that I'm trying out for the first time today. Okay, and that is taking a straw, and I'm gonna put some greenery. First, I'm gonna do some stems, but then I'm gonna have some extra greenery, and I'm gonna try and blow it so it kind of goes everywhere. I don't know if this is gonna turn out. First, I'm just gonna grab some of my green here, and I mixed a little bit of burnt umber with it to make it a little bit more olivey. So I can do like the initial stems of them, of the, what's it called, you know, the flowers. And they're just kind of soaking through. It's fine. We can do some really loose leaves. And then I'm going to grab some more. I'm going to do kind of like a little dot here, and I'm going to try and blow it to see if it can move in a fun and like organic way. Like that. Okay. Grabbing more. I'm going to try and put a lot of water there so it really moves. Okay. Ah, I have a really small straw. I think it looks pretty cool. You could even do this on some of the petals too. Like, why not, right? I'm just kind of letting it dance and do its thing. Excuse my head. I just think it looks kind of cool. It looks like kind of like a bit of grass or something coming up, or extra little stems. I'm just gonna put more down here at the bottom. It looks cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Definitely something I'm just trying out for the first time, but it's fun. Maybe a bit more this way. I don't know. I think that looks really cool. And you can just add a couple little touches there. I'm going to add a little bit of dark green too. Just maybe not. I don't know. You do like little buds or leaves coming off of it. I don't know. It's just have fun with it and just be creative and just try something new. You know, but I think that looks kind of cool. So the one last thing that I am going to do with it, I'm going to try and make the centers a little bit more just detailed. Not detailed, but I like when you have an abstract piece or a really, really loose piece, and then you have like the stamen or just the center of a flower or a leaf, maybe just a little bit more detail. I think it balances it out really nicely. So I'm going to wait for that to fully dry, and then I'm just going to add a little bit more detail. Okay, so one thing I've also noticed is that like this color is kind of faded out a bit, so I might even grab a bit more. Sorry if you can hear construction in the back. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Anyway, I'm just gonna maybe just do a couple more detailed, not detailed, but sharper lines just to make it stand out a bit so it's a bit brighter. Like that. Totally up to you if you want to do that. Maybe add a little bit of like purple in there. Why not? Get some of that yellow, make some of that a little bit brighter. Okay, now I'm gonna grab, oh my goodness, that sound. Now I'm gonna grab my brown and I'm just gonna kind of do some little dots around. I'm gonna grab some darker brown and just do it around the edges a bit more. And then we'll just do it on the other ones. Just doing some dots. I'm sorry for this noise. Always when I'm filming, they decide to do construction. Okay, just doing our little dots around. Maybe take some of that off, just make it a little lighter there. Then go in with the dark color. Just around the bottom. Okay. And then our last one. Like so, and it just adds a little bit of structure to it, which I really, really like. And I don't know, I'm feeling like just like a little bit of, do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't know. I was going to do, no. This is how I paint. Do I want to? Do I not want to? It's all good. But there you go. There is our loose kind of abstract sunflower piece using straws to create these fun lines. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram for even more. Have a great day, guys. Bye.